I was in love with you. I said that it was.
Hey, he's got water. I should have had wine. Where's my wine glass?
I should be having wine. I'm with you.
Engaged. Seems our love is all the rage.
Well, guys, thank you for joining me.
You're welcome.
Thanks for having us.
Do you mind introducing yourselves to the people listening?
Sure. I'm David Janice Kitzmiller.
And I'm Jeff Janice Kitzmiller.
So I noticed a hyphenate there. Are you married?
Yes, we are married.
When we got married, it was in the local newspapers because we were the first
Couple for the county.
for Solano County to get married. So.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness! Wow.
And one of our neighbors put a congratulations card in our mailbox. They didn't mail it, but I thought that was very thoughtful and nice of them.
So like, you are a historic couple, like forever. Seriously.
Yeah, that's it. How
yeah.
old we are. Yeah.
Yeah.
People are going to look back at some point to see who the first gay person in your county to ever get married is, and it's going to be you. So I think that's very cool. You're leading the way. So how long have you been together?
13 years.
13 years. So tell me your love story. How did you guys meet? What happened?
Plan it out.
Yeah, we met online. It was through a website that it's now defunct, but it was called Plan It Out. It was a couple weeks of emails and phone calls, and it wasn't just like the 5-minute phone call. It was the phone call that would go for hours and hours and hours, and then, oh no, you say goodbye. Oh no, you say goodbye. We got married in 2004.
Okay.
To start with, and I guess actually registered as domestic partners in San Francisco in 2001. And then in 2004, got married at San Francisco City Hall when Gavin Newsom had all the marriages that were starting.
And were invalidated on August 11th.
Yeah, so then that got voided, and then we waited till everything went through, and then when it became legal after the California Supreme Court overturned Prop 8, then we went through and got married. We were the first couple on June 17th, 2008.
Well, that's amazing that you guys were a part of what happened with Gavin Newsom's insanely brave maneuver, at least in my opinion, with kickstarting. He's responsible for a lot of what's going on, and the people like you who raced down there to show how important this was. That to me is what all of that meant. That meant to me, this is very important.
Yeah, we went there 2 days in a row. We went on February 14th, and the line was so long that they were handing out numbers at the end, and we were given a number to come back the next day. Yeah. And so we spent a total of how many hours in line between the 2 days?
I don't know. At least 8 hours one day and then another 4 the next day. Yeah.
That's like auditioning for American Idol. That's I'm curious, has your relationship, has it changed any friend, family member, stranger that you know in a positive way? Have you seen the effects of the face of gay love to the people around you?
Oh, absolutely. I would say from a couple avenues. For relatives, family, better understood what the relationship meant to each other. When you put it in terms of marriage, then everyone understands what marriage is. When you talk about, this is my domestic partner, there's a lot of confusion there. What does that mean exactly? But the moment we were married, suddenly everything became clear to the rest of the relatives and family, which was nice. We've seen friends that have been encouraged by the length of time together. Younger people that haven't been out entirely in their lives that look and realize that there is a possibility for them to have a family, a marriage, all of those kinds of things.
My children have been very supportive of our marriage. I was married to a woman previously.
Okay.
And my children love Dave. In fact, I think they like him better than me. I was a little bit nervous about coming out to my children. They were 16 years old at the time that I told them. And I said, well, let's just go on a walk. And we were walking through a neighborhood. And I was sort of hemming and hawing about, they knew I had something to tell them. And then finally one of them said, are you trying to tell us you're gay, Dad? Because I hadn't even broached the subject yet. We are helping to provide role models for younger generations at this point.
I think the other aspect of why this project is so important and why being out and visible as a couple that has everyday lives and, goes to the grocery store the same as everyone else and has all the day in and day out trials and tribulations is because there are those people that are in the small town somewhere that don't have visibility from people that are out and feel that they're alone. And I think that's a real big aspect of, we have the luxury of living fairly close to the San Francisco Bay Area. And, anytime we need to feel that sense of community with the LGBTQI alphabet soup, we can make a 45-minute drive over to San Francisco and take part in all the big things that city has to offer. And so many kids across the nation don't get that experience, which is why we see the issues of bullying and the teen suicide that's so high, or, the biggest population of the runaways, especially for the LGBT children, is just simply from parental disapproval and being thrown out of the house. And I think if they can see more examples of it becomes acceptable and you can go on and live and have a full life, I think it gives people hope. They may be in their room all alone at night watching a YouTube video, and if that's what got them and inspired them to keep going, then it was worth it all.
I really appreciate it, you guys being a part of my love story. That's history in my books, and add it to your list of other historical marks in time you've been a part of.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Bye.